Hello. Happy Friday Eve. This is your birthday edition of Weather Where You Are. I'm Meteorologist Ella Dorsey, and it's my birthday today. Yay! I have a feeling this year's going to be a good year, you know? You know when you just feel it? I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. Gosh, it's a nice day outside. That's not going to be the case this weekend. It's going to be very stormy. Summer-like storms. We've kind of really quickly entered out of spring-like weather and into summer-like weather, and that's what we're going to see over the coming week. I wanted to start you out with this really great graphic that meteorologist Courtney Jacobazi made that just kind of gives kind of the round out of May. Warmest temperature we've ever recorded in May, 97 degrees. The coolest temperature we've ever recorded was 37 degrees. We usually get about 4 inches of rain. It's not the wettest month. It's also not the driest month. We gain 43 minutes of sunlight. Sun will, right now is saying 8:20. By the end of the month, it's at 8:42. Don't you love that? I can't actually lie. I don't love that because, I work in the morning shift, so I have to go to sleep right when the sun is up, but it's great for all the rest of you. Okay. It's already 3 degrees warmer than yesterday, 11 degrees warmer up in Blairsville. We hit 85 yesterday, so we're likely to hit 87, maybe even 88, perhaps even 89 in some spots today. Average high for this time of year is 78 degrees, so it is quite a bit hotter than that. Record high for today is 90. So we're just a few degrees away from that record high. This is going to be the warmest day of the year, and this is nothing compared to what's on the way next week. High pressure in place. That's what's bringing us the really nice weather, but you can see storms. It has been, so stormy in the Midwest over the last week. I'm sure you guys have seen videos of the tornadoes coming out of Oklahoma, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas. We're not going to see any tornadoes, but we are going to see storms as the front that's bringing them the weather moves into our area. So it starts to approach tomorrow. We'll just see a few isolated thunderstorms, but unfortunately that front's going to be right over us on Saturday, and you guys know that kind of is the focal area along which widespread storms pop up, okay? So this is the graph model, which has been pretty accurate with the last few systems. I'm showing you the 0Z run because I think that this is pretty accurate. So maybe a stray shower north of the city tomorrow morning, but it's essentially like after 6 or 7 p.m. tomorrow that we'll see pop-up thunderstorms, mainly in northwest Georgia. So North Metro up into the mountains, Rome, Cartersville, Calhoun, Dallas, even Marietta, Ackworth. You're definitely going to see some pop-up storms around and after sunset. Okay, the front moves in on Saturday. We have a 70% chance of storms on Saturday. I want you to know, guys, it is not going to be a complete washout, okay? Even though there's a 70% chance of rain, it means that 7 out of 10 of you will see heavy rain and lightning at some point in the day on Saturday. It's not going to rain for 70% of the day, okay? It's just these pop-up storms are going to be likely from before sunrise through the afternoon and even after sunset. So there's going to be a high coverage of them. Summer-like in nature. What does that mean? Well, certainly not going to see any tornadoes, okay? But heavy rain and lightning will be a high possibility. So there's a lot of things going on this weekend. We got the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. We have Shaky Knees Festival all weekend. There's Cinco de Mayo. So if you're doing anything on Saturday, I'll give you like a little breakdown. I'm having my birthday party outside on Saturday, and I've just started to think about, okay, where can we go that's inside just in case it storms? I'm not canceling my plans, but if you're having a derby party and you're thinking, or you're having people over, anything that you're doing Saturday, if you're like, should I put seating outside or should I set up like a table of food outside? I wouldn't do that. I would, better safe than sorry, keep most things indoors because, again, at some point you're likely to see heavy rain and lightning. Downpours. The energy, the CAPE, which is the convective available potential energy, it's over 2,000, which indicates to me that these are going to be kind of loud storms that are going to move through. Again, very summer-like in nature. Not going to see hail. It'll be slow-moving storms. Sunshine will be out. You'll see the clouds build. Then the storms will bubble over. It'll rain for like 45 minutes to an hour. Then the sun will come right back out. Okay, so it's just not going to have the biggest deal, but it's still going to impact you a little bit. So again, pop-up storms all day. On Saturday, I'd make secondary indoor plans. The impact on Sunday will be lower. The front moves south, so we see a little bit of drier air move in. I think actually Sunday could start with a little bit of rain, and then after sunset we could see a little rain, but I'm unconvinced that we'll actually see storms on Sunday afternoon. So I'm showing you the GFS model, which is the drier solution. So you can see on Sunday those storms showers do move south. It doesn't look like a washout, but then Sunday night, as the front skirts by and into Monday, we see scattered rain. So we've held on to the first alert weather day, Sunday and Monday, just because there's an extended chance of showers. But I definitely think that the wetter day of the weekend will be Saturday. So Cinco de Mayo plans. It's going to feel great outside, upper 70s, low 80s. 3 to 6 p.m., maybe a spotty thunderstorm. Again, not a reason to cancel your outdoor plans. Let's talk about next week. Whew. It's going to get hot. This is the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for temperatures for mid to late next week. And you can see we are in the bullseye here in Georgia for the warmest weather compared to average. Our average high, once again, 78 degrees. By next week, it'll be 79. I think we're going to hit 90. Tuesday, 88. Wednesday looks hot, 90. Thursday looks hot. So we could be getting a really early start to the 90s. Normally, we don't see our first 90 until June 1st. The earliest is May 6th, which would be Monday. So we're going to push that earliest date. Last year, we saw it May 19th. It was a little bit early. We're in El Nino still, which usually is indicative of a pretty hot summer. So I think with the way things are shaping up, it could end up being very hot, okay? So enjoy the lower 80s that the storms provide us this weekend, because we might get a very, very hot summer ahead. Okay, guys? I feel pretty confident about the forecast Friday, Saturday, but I would check back in if you do have big plans on Sunday and Monday of next week, because right now we're going with a 40% chance of storms, but that could actually end up changing pretty significantly, okay? All right, it's our birthday, so I'm going to get on out of here. Go take a big old nap, all right? Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you Monday of next week.